It's been 5 years since the collapse of Lehman Brothers. There's been a lot of financial reform. Where do we stand with respect to the big banks? Folks, this is truly depressing news. Back when our banks collapsed and almost completely destroyed the worldwide economy, there was tremendous consolidation of the big banks. The 5 largest banks collectively controlled 43.3% of a $14.8 trillion economy. And that's why we had to bail out the big banks. The banks were so big that if any one of them had completely fallen, it would have destroyed the whole economy. It wasn't just Obama. Let's not forget Bush started this because there was bipartisan consensus that if we didn't bail out the big banks, they were in fact too big to fail and they would destroy all of us. Since then, a number of regulatory reforms have passed. Dodd-Frank, all that, and it's made a lot of people think, well, we're past the bad part. Things are much better now. Oh, no, they're not. The issue of banks too big to fail is a bipartisan issue, and in this respect, Republicans and Democrats are alike. The Democrats are just as bad as the Republicans are on this issue, and I'm a Democrat, but I call it like I see it, and I think Obama has shown horrible leadership on this issue. And the Democratic Party has shown horrible leadership because they're reliant on campaign contributions from bankers and Wall Street. So today, here we are 5 years later, and the 5 big banks don't control 43% of the economy. It's gone up to 47.2% of our economy is controlled by just 5 banks. So what that means is if any one of those banks rolls the dice too much and all of a sudden they are caught without their pants on and they can't pay their bills, there's 2 choices. Number one, average American taxpayers are once again going to have to bail out bankers who make $10 million bonuses last year and the year before. Horribly distasteful. Or we say, your problem, just fail, and then the entire worldwide economy will be destroyed, and it's going to make the unemployment of the last 5 years look like a picnic, ladies and gentlemen.